Welcome to ScienceGal Aquatics. I'm Kerri, and in today's video, today I need to take you outside, show you how the pond's doing, and give you an update on the outside tubs. So stay tuned. So first off, I just want to say that I should have winterized the pond and the tubs a while ago, and you would think after having this koi pond as long as I have that I would winterize it before December, but I've just ran out of time and I don't know where all the time went. So I'm going to take you out there, show you how I winterize the pond even though it's months probably too late. And one thing, I do normally leave most of the leaf litter in the pond, but this year I feel like I need to take a little bit out. The koi, the goldfish, and for the most part, most of the rosy red minnows that are in that koi pond have buried themselves down in all of that leaf litter. But I honestly just feel like there's just too much in there. So I'll take you through that process of cleaning it up the best I can. And while I'm out there, I do want to show you the wild-caught mosquito fish and the white clouds that are in the tub. I'm going to leave most of that leaf litter that has went ahead and fell in those tubs. I'm going to leave it in there because I just feel like they just do better. They like to play around those leaves, and it'll help that tub mature a little bit better since they are more newly set up. This will be the first winter I have them out there. So without further ado, I'm going to take you outside, show you the not so pretty tubs and the koi pond that's out there, and take you through the steps that I'm going to take to winterize it the best I can. And if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to ScienceGal Aquatics and that bell notification is clicked. And leave a comment down below if you have any advice on how you winterize your ponds, or if you have any summer tubs outside still. Let me know down in the comments. But let's go outside and I'll show you what I have. This is my longest running pond, and I do have 4 koi, a goldfish, and quite a few rosy red minnows in here. And again, it's currently a complete mess. The koi and goldfish are becoming less active, spending most of their time now at the bottom buried in the leaf litter, and I have backed off feeding for the winter. In the warmer months, I have a pump connected to a UV sterilizer and a large air stone going at all times in the pond. However, in the winter, I have just been running an air stone along with a de-icer that I will show you in just a little bit. In this tub, I do have wild-caught mosquito fish, but since the weather has been getting colder outside, they do hide in the algae along the side of the tub, and they are extremely hard to catch on camera. You really just cannot see these mosquito fish at all, but again, they are tucked up in this algae that's all along the side of this tub. Last, but certainly not least, the white cloud minnows. When the temperature allowed it, I had floating plants in with these white cloud minnows, and I did see new fry all the time floating at the surface in all the plants. But unfortunately, I think only a small handful made it past the fry stage. And now let the cleanup begin.
I would really do this sooner because this is very cold.
I am using some kind of plastic netting that I found on a bargain. I usually use something similar, but this was a deal. Also, I have used this pond de-icer now several times and it works absolutely fantastic. This de-icer is recommended to be placed in the shallowest part of the pond next to the liner. When it does get cold enough to freeze, it allows a small opening for gas exchange to happen. If you look really quickly, you can see the mosquito fish for a second in the upper left corner. now back to work. Currently, I don't have any filtration on this tub, and during the summer, I relied heavily on plants that I had. I did add a little solar bird feeder pump, and it did a great job stirring up the water surface on sunny days. However, it is currently covered in calcium buildup, and it doesn't work on cloudy days or at night. And that lack of water flow makes this tub freeze worse than the others. Usually I do have a large air stone in this white cloud tub along with a smaller air stone and a little pump that used to be on the pond. Right now though, all I have connected is the smaller air stone because the larger one did break. But just having that little bit of extra airflow at the surface does help this tub not freeze like the mosquito fish tub does. But make sure you stay tuned because I want to show you how everything looks frozen. This next day was our first frost of the season, and the only tub that showed any effects was the mosquito fish tub, and it was a thin layer of ice that had formed overnight, and it wasn't the entire surface. A few days later, the temperature did get colder than most here lately, and everything pretty much froze over. The white cloud tub is frozen, there is an open spot where the air stone is, and only a thin layer of ice formed at the surface. The mosquito fish tub is frozen, the log, and yes, the solar filter that I continuously forget to take out is just one big block of ice. It's not frozen all the way down, but it's definitely frozen. And as for the pond, it's partially frozen. A thin layer of ice did form at the surface, and it was only over the deeper area of the pond. Not too long after that, we did have a small ice storm pass through, and, well, I'll just show you how everything fared. This mosquito fish tub is so frozen over that I did need to create an opening to allow for gas exchange. And well, I just used what I had. I know everything with the pond will be okay. This isn't their first winter, but I am a little nervous about the tubs. Let me know down below. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Also, make sure you do subscribe to ScienceGal Aquatics and that bell notification is clicked so I can give you an update when everything thaws out. But until next time, I'll see you in the comments and the live stream on Sunday at 4 Central. Thanks for watching. Enjoy!